here we go. Got the live, getting ready to go live. Let's see if this is working. Hey, Devin, send me a chat so I know that it's live, that it's working. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hello, everybody. We only got 2 people in here. That's bad. We're going to wait for a couple more people, see if we can get some people in here. Get the live going. Okay, we only got 1 person. Tax-paying citizen, glad you're here, bro. You're always here supporting us, so let me make sure Devin's in here. We're going to talk about some stuff tonight, man. Okay, we got 5 people, so on Sunday nights, we like to try to, do this whole live thing. There's been a lot of things going on. I seen Larry Lawton did a video on that Derek Chauvin. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. The sound should be working now. Remember, I'm new to all this stuff. So look, let me turn up this volume. Let me know if you guys can hear me. There we go. So we got 15 people in here. I seen Larry Lawton had did a video on Derek Chauvin. He's a former jailhouse lawyer. He called what that sentence was going to be. I want to see if you guys want to talk about that. Let me know if that sound's working now. It should be working now. We good on the sound? Okay. Devin, let me know if that sound is coming through, bro, so we can get busy. Recovery Talk with Vincent. Okay, loud and clear. Thank you, Vincent. Hey, man, I'm new to all the technology stuff, right? I've been home a year. We're going to talk about that. My anniversary of getting out of prison was the other day. I wanted to put a video out about my last day in prison, but unfortunately, or no, fortunately, my editor, he's an 18-year-old kid. I said he was 16 on the last live. I want to fix that. He's a 16-year-old. He's an 18-year-old young man. He just graduated. I went down to his graduation, man. Was happy to see him graduate. So, shout out to Devin, man. Good dude. So we weren't able to put out that video, but we will. The FBI video that I promised everybody, that will be out tonight. Devin's almost done editing that. We've been a little bit slacking because we had a lot of other things going on, but we're going to start stepping it up for the summer, man. Start bringing real content. So did Floyd swallow a ton of fentanyl? Eagle Grande. That's some of, that was some of the stuff that came out at the trial, right? So let's talk about Derek Chauvin, though. You guys want to talk about that? Let's talk about him for a minute. Most people can watch that video and see, like, this cop was a real asshole, right? He was one of them cops that pull you over, gets nasty. And, all these people, the FBI agent, hold on. It's coming out tonight, bro. We did the video. It's coming out tonight. Devin's editing it now. So, the whole Derek Chauvin thing, yeah, Larry Lawton got it right. He said 22 and a half years. He's a jailhouse lawyer. He hit the nail on the head, man. I was shocked that he was able to get that like that, but he didn't, Dude's going to jail for a long time. And I had just put out that video about protective custody, PC. Where do you think Chauvin's going to live at? Keep it real. He's going to live in a special unit, man, or he's going to live in a cell for the next 15, 16 years. He's probably going to get his good time. He's going to probably not get involved in anything. He's probably not the type of dude that's going to go to prison and, be getting high or selling dope, doing stuff like that. So I'm sure he's probably going to be all right in prison. But if he ends up in population, I'm sure there's going to be some dudes in there that will pound him out. And, who knows? Maybe they'll stab him. I don't know. Chauvin shouldn't have sat on his neck, but he died from the fentanyl. Hey, listen, yeah, I don't think Chauvin should have sat on his neck at all, man. Not for that long. I understand that he tried to put him in the vehicle, he was fighting back. I mean, the dude used some counterfeit money, but dude didn't deserve to die, right? But when we're talking about Derek Chauvin and we're talking about with the cop, did you guys see how many people came out, right? How many people came out and protested? How many people came out and, it helped change the world for real, right? So I see all these people, Mikey Mike, I'm going to get with these questions in a minute, man. I'll remember that one. You see all these people came out because George Floyd was killed, but how many people are killed in federal courtrooms or state courtrooms all over this nation? And what I mean killed, not the death penalty, but death by incarceration. How many people are sentenced to life for nonviolent drug offenses? Where are the protesters, man? That's what we should be protesting. There's more unarmed Black, Hispanics, and poor whites killed in courtrooms across this nation than in the street, with death by incarceration. So that's something, man, that I think people should be coming out to protest. People should be protesting that stuff. They will put him in Red Wing. I mean, you're from Minnesota, Amy, so I'm sure dude's going to be in PC probably. I don't want to miss your guys' question. Chauvin shouldn't have sat on his neck, but he died from the fentanyl. I agree. Country, no, Floyd was a known criminal. He held a gun to a pregnant woman's belly. Hey, man, listen, I mean, there's a lot of issues there, right? But dude didn't deserve to die, right? I mean, I don't think the cops should be sitting on your neck for 9 minutes, dude. I don't agree with that. Should dude have just went ahead and got in the car for a bullshit fake $20 bill? Probably. And, he might have got a little bit of time, 30 days in the county jail for fake money for $20, maybe 30 hours, right? Definitely. Yeah, man, everybody hit that subscribe button. Let's share the channel. I want to tell you guys, man, when we get to 10,000 people, I think we're going to have some kind of raffle, man. We're going to give away $1,000. How's that sound? Let's get that 10,000 for the 1,000, right? Let me see. John O'Master, man, my Irish guy from Boston. What's up, John? I got your text, man. I appreciate you and appreciate everything that you do. Hey, Chad and friends, hope everyone's having a good day. Thanks, Brandon, man. We're trying to, right? It was hot as hell here in New York, man. I think it reached like 98 degrees, 100 degrees at one point, man. No one does, but the whole story wasn't told. Country, I agree. Maybe, we don't always get the whole story. But I don't like when the cops kneel on people's necks for, 8-9 minutes, bro. We need a 1 million man ex-convict march for sentencing reform. Nick, I agree with you 100%, dude. And, now that COVID's over, man, I'm going to try to make something happen, man. I'm going to push the envelope and get that to happen. I'm going to go down there and speak. For those of you that weren't in, man, that FBI video is coming out tonight. My right-hand man, Devin, my editor, he's 18 years old, just graduated the other day. He's editing it now. It should be out tonight. We should have another one tomorrow. We're going to start trying to put out content, man, every day for you guys. And, we got the Kingpin status, everybody that got on the official Blood on the Razor Wire, man. We appreciate you. We thank you. We sent out, all of them books are pretty much sent out. I got to send 2 more out tonight, I think. But, man, I appreciate everybody. Country, you're right. You speak only the truth. That's why I love your channel. Well, Country, man, I appreciate you, man. Share it, man. Let's get this thing rocking, right? The rock is one for. Oh, yeah. So, man, we live in a city, man. Vince Recovery Talk with Vincent Vaccarelli. He's always on here. Look, man, people are dying every day in my city, man. The last 7 or 8 days, man, we had a murder almost every single day. Dudes killed a chick, man, that was in a van or a truck with her kids in there, man. Just shot her, man. Horrible. Mikey Mike, I think secretly the word was put out to certain police stations in certain states to certain cops. Kill a black man, and once his time's up, Derek Chauvin will get some money for it. Sick but true. Dude, I don't think I agree with that, man. I don't want you to be mad at me, Mikey Mike, because you support us, but I don't believe that, dude. I don't think people wake up in the morning like, I'm about to go kill this dude, because they know there's some consequences. I think dude was ignorant. I think he was an asshole cop, thought he was tough. I've seen plenty of them in federal prison. I've seen plenty of them on the street. Not to say that they're all bad, but dude was just an asshole and thought he was just going to kneel on dude's neck, and he didn't think he was going to die. I think he was just being who he is, a messed up cop, man, a cop that wants to take advantage of people, slam people, when there's no cameras, talk shit to you, call you all kind. I've been through that, bro. I was like the #1 enemy, man. I was a white crack dealer, man, unfortunately. And they targeted me, man. Trust me when I tell you that. They would pull me over, destroy my car, throw shit everywhere. They knew that there was nothing in my personal house. My wife was there. I mean, they smashed the drywall. They ripped things off the wall. They destroyed. They took all the food, dumped it all over the floor. No reason for that, man. And I'm going to tell you something else. I got a video the other day from Georgia where the cops were just beating the shit out of this dude, man, on the tier in prison, just whooping him. That's the stuff where, you guys like, some of this content, man, where, prison violence, stuff like that. Hey, listen, man, I'm not going to promote, man, riots and shit, but people get tired of that, man. It's like them animals, and I say this all the time. It's like animals, at these circuses, when they used to have all them circuses, people are beating the animals, trying to get them to do certain things. But listen, man, let me tell you something, man. Eventually, people get fed up. That's why we had them Attica riots. That's why they had them riots in Ohio at the Lucasville prison, man. People get tired, man. And I think people in the street are tired of people getting killed, unarmed black men, Spanish, brown, white. Man, to me, man, all lives matter. Man, that's why I help all the people that I help. All lives matter. Let me see. Country damn right, Brandon, especially in PA and Virginia, both Commonwealth. New York City is a tough city along with Detroit, Chicago, and Baltimore. For sure. But, hey, man, I'm in upstate New York, man, Western New York. I'm in Rochester, New York. And, man, they're killing people every day here, man. Rise over here. Derek Chauvin was an asshole. I can agree, bro. Hello, everyone. All right. Be respectful. Nick Couch. My uncle was a cop, and I'm telling you, he was a racist, and that's a straight fact. I mean, that's been the culture, man. That's the culture, right? Let me tell you about the cops in prison, man. You think they're not racist? All these hillbillies up in the hills doing nasty shit to people. When that cop got killed in Canaan, we should probably do a video about that, Devin. When that cop got killed in Canaan, the cops just like rebelled against the white prisoners. They're like, man, you dudes are pieces of shit. You should have helped the cop. You talk all this white pride stuff. And, none of the dudes came and helped the cop, man. Dude killed the cop. And then they just started mistreating everybody. But, man, for real, they were all over the white population, man. But that's what they teach them, dude. That's what they teach them. They teach them to be nasty. Like we had the CO on, the cop from Big Sandy, had him on here, man. For real, man, dude came across as an all right dude, man. He was a cop when I was there. I don't think he was one of them asshole cops that went out of his way. I think he probably just did his job. But there are a lot of asshole cops in there, man. People that want to treat you like shit, like you're a nobody. Just deprive you of stuff. Don't go in your cell. I mean, destroy your cell, man. Stick their fingers in your peanut butter, dump your cereal on the floor. And that's not their job. The punishment comes from the court. The punishment is not supposed to come from the cops. It comes from the court when the court imposes a sentence. But they forget that part. Someone asked me how many New York hats I got. Man, your boy Jay Williams made me step up my game. I went and bought a bunch of them, man. I even bought a couple Mets hats, which that's taboo. I shouldn't have done that, but I grabbed what they had, man. I'm a Yankees fan. I'm a New York fan, but I'm a Yankees fan. And Buffalo, man. Love the Bills, man. My brother's a detective. He enjoys it. Now looking for another job. Let's make sure to catch that video tonight and share. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm asking everybody, man, you're tuning in. Share that video tonight, man. It's an FBI agent. How many people get FBI agent? Well, former FBI agent. How many people get former FBI agents on their channel? Not many. I'm not hating, man. I'm just saying, man, we're working. We're trying to get, bring you guys different types of content. Let me see. Most are serious in Florida. Hurry up. The tax-paying citizen. Hurry up, Devin. Devin, we got to get that out, bro. Might hire him at Subway. Cops and COs are on a power trip. 100%, man. And I was in New York State prison too, man. I did a bid, man, when I was 16. And everybody there was nasty. I don't care who it was, man. The lady that worked in the state shop, the commissary people were nasty. The chaplain was nasty. I mean, I really think they, after the Attica riots and all that stuff, there was a culture there. And that's the problem, man. It's the culture. You got to change the culture. If you can't change the culture, you're hit. They're never going to change that stuff, man. Mikey Mike Chauvin now has time to make up any story he wants on a dead man. 5 years, we'll see him on ABC. There's something to telling lies, but you probably will see this dude on TV on ABC. He's probably going to do about 15, 16 years with good time. I doubt he'll do anything messed up in prison. He's probably going to be hiding, man, trying to lay low, living in a PC unit. Amy's from Minnesota. She said the Red Wing or something like that. So I don't know how they work over there, but I'm sure. I'm white, and they had black COs at FCI Fort Dix, and he was a straight racist the other way. Hey, listen, bro, I'm going to tell you something, man. When I was at USP Coleman, we had dudes like that, right, that worked. There was a lot of black cops there. And we had one cop in our unit, man, as soon as he got every 3 months they change. So he stood on the table. He's like, look, man, I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you ain't robbing, you ain't raping, and you ain't killing, I don't care what you're doing. He said, don't mess up my count, man. Respect me. And for real, man, I felt like the dude was a little bit racist, right? He kind of went after some white dudes sometimes, which was, part of the job, right? I mean, you get white cops that go after black people all the time and Mexicans. But dude ended up, man, I used to cook all the time. The microwave was right by his office. And he started talking like, man, where you from, man? I told him I was from New York and all that. And the dude was real respectful to me, man. But I've seen stuff like that happen. Country, it's all how you were raised. Color of skin don't matter, he says. Hey, listen, man, character education, man. A lot of it has to do with character education, man. Kids aren't born racist, right? Don't care what color they are. White, black, Spanish, they're not born racist. Racism is a learned behavior. Some of people that have done cognitive education, that stuff, man. It's a learned behavior. To Chad's editor, learn all you can from this man. He's a good, honest dude. Thank you, country, man. I appreciate you. Like we're the one who's going to lean Maxwell on her trial. That's going to be big, and it's been quiet lately. That's the other thing we talk about, man. In my city, the mayor, right? The mayor's husband was just arrested, man, in a federal conspiracy. She's an African-American woman. She just lost the Democratic primary, but her husband was just arrested in a crack conspiracy case with 1.5 kilos of crack in that case. So that could tell you a little bit about our city, man. Young Evo just got out of Red Wing. Tell me about Red Wing, man. What type of jail is it, bro? Hit us up and let us know. Racism is everywhere. It is, man. Racism is everywhere, man. A lot of these laws are racist, right? Adult Red Wing is where they put snitches, cops, and chomos. Chomos. So those of you who are tuning in, man, chomos are child molesters, man. It's if you don't know, that's just kind of like a little nickname we got, man, for people. You can tell Derek was a positive. Just look at him. You have to be the devil to kneel on someone that long. Yeah, man, he was a bad dude, man. I'm Amy's son, Evan. Evan, what's up, man? Oh, so you were over there. Okay. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on the show, man, and supporting us, man, for real. I know you're a younger dude, man. I'd like to have you come on the show, man, for an interview. If you're not on parole and it's not against the rules or anything like that, come on here and let's talk about it. Okay, 39 people, 17 likes. Man, hit that like button, man. 38 people listening. Hit the like button. Support your boy, man. We're trying to do big things over here. Sounds like the SCI retreat in PA. Damn, that's messed up. YouTuber. People always forget about all the white folks who are done wrong, being killed by the cops and poor and done wrong in court. I know there's statistically more blacks and Hispanics, but there's whites too. Hey, listen, man, they do a lot of bad shit to a lot of people, man. I was 24 years old and sentenced to a 40-year federal mandatory minimum like all you guys know, right? So, man, they do it to everybody, man. If you're poor and you're white, you're hit, man. Is there some white privilege stuff? You see it. We see it. You know what it is. I try not to get into too much politics on here, man. But it is what it is, right? There are some politicians that are chomos and get away with it. You see it all the time, man. I've seen chomos, man. Dude, I've seen a chomo, right? Check this out. One of my homeboys, Anthony, right, when they started the moving all the chomos into Arizona, my homeboy Anthony, another dude from Boston, were in a unit, man, full of chomos. This kid was from New York and Boston. They were turning things over. So what they did was, man, they started fighting the whole unit, dude. And you're not going to believe this. You guys want to talk about chomos? These dudes had their own car in Arizona, in Tucson, right? On the chomo side, they had their own car. And they had a shot caller and all kinds of stuff, man. Absolutely outrageous. So my homeboy started fighting with, one or two of the chomos. One was a big old, he was the chief of police or something down in Louisiana, raped his own kid. You would never think this dude was a chomo, man. You would think this dude is a cop because that's what he was. And he worked out, bodybuilder. They started fighting all the chomos in there, man. And these dudes were fighting, man, trying to hit him with brooms. Believe it or not, man, my homeboys, man, they got hit a few times, but they did all right. Two dudes, one dude from Boston, one from New York, and they fought all the chomos, man. They probably fought, about 30, 40 chomos at one time. Google Kelly Thomas and hit images. Tell us about him, T-Tone. Who is Kelly Thomas? It's all about how much money you got, and at least that's the way in PA. Came across your channel just 3 days ago and heard 4 interviews from your channel. Each story all unique, original, crazy, and they're on your way. Russell Simmons connections could even help. Man, Russell Simmons' son, yeah, man, I helped him, man. For real, homie, it's not even about, like, the connections. And, a lot of people name drop, stuff like that. But his son, man, Jinx the Juvie, good dude, man. He didn't deserve 25 years in federal prison. For real, man, he got away from Russ. Man, started trying to, live that life that he was rapping about. He had already lived that life. Russ got him out of that. And he went back to the streets, man. He had been shot by the police. I hope dude gets a shot, man. He's in court now. He just had his hearing waiting on a decision from the judge. I really hope he gets his shot, man. If you ever want to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me through. Okay. Young Evo, man, you probably shouldn't have put your number on there, but it's all good, man. Anybody not get their book from the last live that I promised a book to? If so, hit me up, man. freedomfighterspc@gmail.com. Let me know, man. I want to get them books out to you. Free Freddie Geese. So you guys know who Freddie Geese is? I don't know how to say his last name the right way. 40 people listen. Hit that like button. Freddie is the dude that killed Whitey Bulger. Allegedly. And he's been in the hole, man, over what? Man, how long has he been in the hole? 900 days or something? And he hasn't been charged or anything. And, you know, some people might want to know why it goes like that. Brooklyn showing love, man. I appreciate you, homie. The reason why they do that in federal prison is they know they got you. They keep you in the hole. And then they charge you whenever they want, man. And what they say is, oh, we left him in the hole and we did that. And, you know, it was an investigation for 5-6 years. This dude's going to sit in the hole for 5 or 6 years before he ever makes it to court or makes it to the ADX. And I don't know. I think I did talk about Dana Mattingly, the most vicious booty bandit ever. That happened to Dana, man. Dana was in the hole 6-7 years. He's the dude that, you know, paid the dude and told me he wanted to do some sex stuff with him for stabs, took him in the cell, tied him up, and killed him, man. Brutally killed this dude, man. And he sat in the hole for 5 or 6 months before he went to court, and then they shipped him off to the ADX. He copped out to life in the feds. Kelly Thomas was a white man beaten to death by the police on video, and if you Google his name and hit images, you will see his face was unrecognizable. Yo, man, I believe that, man. I believe if, you know, the police pull you over, you're black, white, Hispanic. I mean, if you're a white dude like me, man, you get pulled over, hat to the side, New York hat, gold chain on with a dog tag, good possibility, man. They run my plate, see I'm a felon. They can pull me out of the car and kill me too, man. I believe that, homie, 100%. And, you know, sometimes I get nasty with the cops, man. Just, man, who I am, man. High, strong, aggressive a little bit at times. And I don't like the stuff that they do. So I always, you know, got things to say. Good for him and respect. He has stories for days about whatever. Okay, my man has been moved around so much our heads spin. Feds don't fuck around. Hey, man, the feds will move you around. That's for sure. Apples and oranges. I'm going to tell you guys a story about Coleman, man. You want to hear a story about Coleman? We had this cop that used to try to act like he was cool with a lot of people, right? I should have did a video on this, but I'm going to give it to you guys, right? Cop used to act like he was cool with everybody. We had this crazy dude in our unit, man. He's an African-American dude. He used to twist his hair all the time, talk to himself. And the cop went down the alley. And if anybody's watching this that was in USP Coleman 2 at the time, man, chime in, please. So the cop goes down the alley, right? Goes down the alley, which is where the unit team and everything is at. And he's back there, he's talking, and this dude stood on the side of the door, right? I shouldn't laugh, but, man, cop was an asshole too. I shouldn't laugh, but, man, it is what it is, right? So the cop walks out of the unit team door, and this kid hit this cop, man. Boom, he hits him. He drops him and starts hitting him. His walkie-talkie falls, whatever. He's like, you want to act like you're an inmate? Put on inmate clothes. Put on inmate clothes. And, man, this dude was just beating, man, he tore his cop up, man. But I think it had played on his mind, man, where he thought that the cop kept trying to act like he was cool, but the cop was really a cop. So dude ended up jumping on him. I'm not saying that I promote that or anything like that, but that was something wild that I had seen. Even in Maine, white people are killed by the police. A man in a wheelchair wielding a knife was shot several times in a gas station parking lot. Hey, man. They kill people, man. Loved everyone else tonight. Catch that video tonight. Yeah, for sure, man. Make sure you guys catch that video. Let's grow the channel. Tell me the things you guys want to see. Hit me on the email if you didn't get your book, man. I want you to get your book. We get to 1,000 subscribers, man. 10,000 subscribers. I promise you, man, we're going to do a giveaway for $1,000, man. I want to do that. But really, man, it's going to be like a little raffle, man, with people that, you know, need it, man. People that need it. There's a lot of people out there that need help. You know, it's summertime, man. People got kids. Maybe we get that 10,000 right before school. Maybe we get it sooner. We get it right before school, man. We're going to go ahead and shoot that out there. But I'm gonna make you work for it, man. I'm gonna make you write me, you know, 2 or 3 paragraphs about why we should, you know, shoot that $1,000 to you, man. 2 or 3 paragraphs on the email. Maybe we'll do a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place, man. I want you to tell me why you need it. You know, tell me you guys think that's a good idea. Let me know. Okay, young Evo, man. Appreciate you, homie. What's good, Chad? Keep up the great job, Joe, Jennifer. Hey, man, dude, you're always there for us, man. I appreciate you, man. Please share the videos tonight. We're definitely gonna have that. Video coming out tonight with the FBI agent. I think it's going to come out at 9:45. That's what's up, man. I hope you guys like that one. Even Muslims and Asians are killed by cops in America. Hey, man, the cops kill all kinds of people, man. And you know why? They say there's a thin line, right, between cops and criminals, right? And for real, man, a lot of them dudes are legalized criminals, man. Legalized criminals. If I told you what happened on the night that I got arrested, you know, they arrested me at gunpoint. At first, I thought I was getting robbed. I talk about that in the book. Guns out. Man, they strip frisked me in the wintertime, man. Took my clothes off in the middle of a main intersection. Butt-ass naked because they couldn't find no dope. When I say dope, I mean crack. That's what they were looking for. They couldn't find nothing on me, man. They strip frisked me in the street, man, at gunpoint. So they think that they can just do whatever they want. But people are getting tired of that stuff, man. People are definitely getting tired of that. Yeah, definitely hit that email, man. If you didn't get your book, please, we want to get those out. Licensed killers, man. I can't agree with you more, man. A lot of them are, man. They got a license, but, man, you know, back in the day, didn't have cell phones and video cameras. So now all this stuff's being brought to light. But even though we're talking about that, right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about, again, man, all the people that are getting killed in courtrooms across the country, in state court, federal court. I mean, we need some protests about that stuff, man. We need change. Yeah, Joe Biden's talking. They're pushing bills on the federal level. Some of the states are changing. But, man, people are tired of all the talk, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's stop playing games, man. I got a bunch of homeboys in there left behind, man. Black, white, Hispanic, left behind that deserve to get out, man. They need to get out. Train to empty clips, but de-escalation. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. So what do you guys want to see, man? What kind of shows you guys want? What kind of videos do you guys want? Like I say, man, everything that we do, man, we do it real. I got a dude, man, that I seen the other day. One of my homeboys, man. Really the kid that's like my brother. I talked about him. He's a blood. We're going to bring him on, New York blood. He's definitely going to come on the show. But he says, hey, man, remember Jamie? And some of you guys might remember the video with Yellow Boy. When I was selling drugs for Yellow Boy, Jamie was like his main dude. Jamie was the dude that was kind of like teaching me the ropes. So I tell him, yeah, man, I remember Jamie, man. He said, dude, you ain't going to believe this. He's flying a sign. I said, what's flying a sign? He said, he's standing on the corner talking about he needs money, he's homeless and all that stuff. He said, dude, I said, let me see him, man. I want to go. Where's he at? He hangs out over here near Tent City. I'm like, Tent City, okay. All that stuff's new to me, too, people living on the street in tents. So I go see Jamie, right? Dude looks like Tales from the Crypt, man. Horrible. Dude's I got a home improvement company, man. He's a phenomenal painter, man. And he's just standing out here, man. He looks like dude from Tales on the Crypt, man. It's just sad, man. I went and bought him some food. I told him, hey, man, you want to get your life together? I'm here. You want to go to rehab right now? Let's go. I might go do a video with Jamie, man, so you guys can see him, man. Maybe we can work on getting Jamie to rehab and changing his life. That'd be a mission for the summer, man. Let's take 90 days and get Jamie. Let's get Jamie, right, man. I can't even believe this dude. He's out here shooting fentanyl, homeless. All of his teeth are gone on the top. Went and bought him some food, man, the last couple of days, man. I go over there and bring him some food. He's like, I like cheeseburgers, Chad. I like cheeseburgers. It's sad, man, to see this dude, man, like that. His mother had died, man, a while ago, and just went downhill. Our county sheriff is in the feds in West Virginia, Sam Krish, was extorting drug dealers and then railroading them. As soon as you don't pay, you get raided and hit with football numbers. Yeah, that's why I said that's a thin line, bro. Los Angeles has a tent city. It's sad. Even Miami, too. Dude, I can't believe they got a tent city in my city, man. I went to Charlotte. I seen him in Charlotte. I just seen him in Denver when I was up there. That stuff wasn't going on where I'm from, man, when I was out. What about Ryan from your old neighborhood? Crazy how he turned out. You know who I'm talking about? Ryan Novick. Used to steal everybody's car radios. He stole mine one time when I was in the club, man. Horrible. Yeah. Mental health after prison, how to help your loved one. America's not the land of the free. Hey, man, it's crazy you say that because, listen, man, America's not the land of the free. Let's talk about that for a minute. I say that all the time, man. Nothing's free here, right? People are like, oh, well, you live in a free country. Dude, if you want to go fishing, you need a license, man. You got to pay to go fishing. You want to go deer hunting, you got to pay for a license. You got to drive down the street, you got to pay for a license. There's all kinds of fees. I mean, those are just the small things, right? 10 cities are everywhere. Homelessness is an epidemic. It is, man. In this great country, right? It's an epidemic in this great country. It's sad, man. So, yeah, man, that video is going to come out. Hey, I like to do this live, man, to answer your guys' questions. I know I missed some of them because they're flying by. But trust me, man, I want to answer all your questions. We're going to start putting out some good content, man. We've been here for about 30 minutes. I like to do a live for 30 minutes with you guys on Sunday so we can kick it. Like I said, man, it's not my channel. It's all of our channel. That video's coming out. Don't miss it tonight. Guilty until proven innocent as well. Too much control for sure. Hey, don't miss that video. Make sure you share it, man. We're going to close the live. I appreciate everybody here. Definitely gonna get this thing rocking, man. Get that $1,000 out. Let's get some more King Pimp members. Costs a pack of smokes a month. Los Angeles is a 10. Okay. So yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and close the live, man. I appreciate everybody being here. Hit me up, man, in the comment sections. You know, when we do this video tonight, tell me what you like, what you don't like. Tell me what you want to see. I promise you guys I'm gonna put, a video together about prison weapons. I'm going to make that stuff this week, man. Show you guys what a bone crusher looks like, a real one, up close and personal. You know that padlock on that belt. I'm going to show you how that works too. I'm not going to hit anybody though. I'm just going to show you. All right, man. Brandon, everybody, Amy Kruger, big shout out to you. All of our people on the Kingpin status, definitely appreciate you. That's what's up. Appreciate everybody, man. Yo, go ahead and subscribe, man. If you haven't, hit that like button, share the videos. Let's get it, man. Until later on tonight, I'm out. God bless everybody.